Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the closing ceremony will commence shortly. We would greatly appreciate your cooperation to kindly observe the following etiquette to ensure that the closing ceremony runs smoothly. We seek your cooperation to enter the closing ceremony using your registered name. Kindly ensure your microphone is muted. Participants are highly encouraged to utilize the chat box if you have any question. We encourage all participants to kindly switch on your cameras. Next, all participants are highly encouraged to use the virtual background that is shared in the chat box. This closing ceremony is also live streamed via IJCHT-21 Facebook and YouTube channel. You may find the link given in the chat box. There will be a group photo session after the remarks from the conference co-chairs and partners. Do get ready for that. Thank you. Young Brewster, Associate Professor Dr. Hashim Fazil Arifin, Head Center of Studies, Faculty of Hotel and Tourism Management, University Teknologi Mara Cawangan Pulau Pinang, Malaysia. Young Brewster, Town Planner Muhammad Rizal Abdul, Director of Tourism, Arts and Heritage, Seberang Perai City Council. Young Brewster, Dr. Anderson Ngelambung, Chairman, International Joint Conference on Hospitality and Tourism, IJCHT-21. Our respective keynote speakers and co-organizers, the Honorable Professor Dr. Jihan Jabanaglu, McKibben Endowed Chair Professor of the School of Hospitality and Tourism Management in Mumma College of Business, University of South Florida, and President of Association of North America Higher Education International, USA. The Honorable Professor Dr. Noel Scott, Adjunct Professor of Tourism Management, Sustainability Research Center, University of Sunshine Coast, Australia. The Honorable Professor Dr. Kampul Pania Gomez, President of National Institute of Development Administration, Thailand. Dr. Maspiah M. Case, Dean, Faculty of Engineering, Universitas Negeri Surabaya, Indonesia. The Honorable Professor Dr. Lutfiah Nolela, MPD, President for Forum Program Study Pendidikan Tata Boga, Indonesia. Professor Dr. Suchatbi Suwansawat, President of King Mongkut Institute of Technology Lakrabang, Thailand. Associate Professor Dr. Prapan Pinsirodom, Dean, Faculty of Food Industry, King Mongkut Institute of Technology, Lat Krabang, Thailand. Associate Professor Dr. Lutfi Ate, Head of Tourism Department, Janakali Onsiki Smart University, Turkey. Head of Programs, Committees, Representative, presenters, and participants of the International Joint Conference on Hospitality and Tourism, IJCHT 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace be upon you. Good morning and selamat sejahtera. Welcome everyone to the closing ceremony of the International Joint Conference on Hospitality and Tourism, IJCHT 2021, with the theme Beyond Smart Tourism, Inspired by People, Balanced by Nature, Driven by Technology. My name is Putri Dali Abdul Rashid, and I am your Master of Ceremony for this closing ceremony. This year, IJCHT-21 features more than 180 presentations attended by more than 300 participants from all over the world. We truly hope that you have had a fruitful virtual conference experience of learning, sharing, and networking. However, all good things must come to an end. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, to begin our closing ceremony, I am glad to announce that we will have a special video presentation from Town Planner Muhammad Rizal Abdul, Director of Tourism's Arts and Heritage Department, towards Seberang Perai City Council, MBSP Pulau Pinang. Town Planner Muhammad Rizal Abdul is also with us this morning, so if you have any questions, please put them in the chat box. He will be more than happy to answer your question. So let us watch the video.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Assalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. The Honorable Professor Technologist Dr. Salmiah Kasolang, Rector Universiti Teknologi Mara, Cawangan Pulau Pinang, Malaysia. Associate Professor Dr. Hashim Fazil Arifin, Head of Center of Study, Faculty of Hotel and Tourism Management, Universiti Teknologi Mara, Cawangan Pulau Pinang, Malaysia. The executive members and representative of Universiti Teknologi Mara, National Institute of Development Administration, Thailand, Forum Program Study Pendidikan Tata Boga, Indonesia, Janakali Onseki Smart University, Turki, King Mongkut Institute of Technology, Lat Krabang, Thailand, Universitas Negeri Surabaya, Indonesia, University of South Florida, Newman College of Business, USA, Associate of North America Higher Education International, TROS International Tourism Associate. Distinguished keynote speaker, Professor Dr. Cihan Kobanalugu, McKibben Edward Chairperson, University of South Florida, Newman College of Business, United States of America, Professor Dr. Neil Scott, NJAC Professor of Tourism Management, Sustainability Research Center, University of the Sunshine Coast, Australia, and committee member, fellow academic participant, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and good morning. First of all, I took the opportunity to thank UITM for inviting MPSP as a speaker to the opening ceremony of IJCHT-21 conference. Ladies and gentlemen, today I, on behalf Mayor of Seberang Perai City Council, Datuk Surveyor Haji Rozali bin Haji Mahmud, was given the opportunity to give a speech on smart city and tourism development. First, I want to introduce myself. I am TPR Muhammad Rizal bin Abdul, Director of Tourism, Art Heritage Department, Seberang Perai City Council. Seberang Perai City Council is one of the local authorities in Penang, Malaysia. MPSP is one of the largest local authorities in Malaysia with an area of 734.8 km². Our vision, Seberang Perai, resilient, inclusive, green, competitive, and smart city driven by technology. Our mission is to provide efficient, effective, and responsive municipal services, development, planning, and infrastructure to the needs of Seberang Perai community. And we also have a corporate target, which local carbon city in 2022, carbon neutral city in 2030, and zero carbon city by 2050. MPSP also committed to working with other cities around the world to address climate change in order to limit global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius. We also have our corporate KPI. Our corporate KPI is 70% increase in recycling rate. Number 2 is 50% reduction in waste per capita from 1.6 kg per capita to 0.8 kg per capita. Number 3 is a reduction of greenhouse gas emission from 8 tons of carbon dioxide to 4 tons of carbon dioxide. And number 4 is 15% use of renewable energy. And number 5 is 100% LED street light. And lastly is CBD for each district with the concept of TOD, Transit Oriented Development. We focus on people-centric digital priorities which contains 1. Flood mitigation, traffic differentiable, payment gateway, counter service, and safety. And our smart domain is a smart environment, smart community, smart government, smart mobility, and smart economy. Toward achieving smart city, there are 15 initiatives that have been lined up, which are: number 1 is cyber counter MPSP. We have 100 type of customer services. Number 2, MPSP Pay Gateway, payment by online, a gateway from various type of payment services for bound price services. Number 3, My MPSP mobile application. Number 4, MPSP QR bill. Taxpayer can use this application to check and make payment everywhere and anytime desire. Number 5, MPSP cyber bill ensures assessment tax bill virtually via SMS to smartphone, and taxpayer can use the link provided to check and make payment everywhere and anytime required. And number 6, waste management. We have a flat tracking system which connected garbage truck for smarter waste management. We also have alternative number 7, MPSP call center, one-stop center for MPSP complaint. Number 8 initiative is a smart monitoring system. We have a garbage collection, city roads, complaints, and earthworks monitoring. Number 9, integrated accounting and financial system. Be an example to other local authorities in Malaysia. PBT, they have purchased and used SPBP, MPSP, including Seremban and others. We have a collection information at the counter can be displayed in the real time. Number 10 is OAC 3.0 Plus in MPSP. The system receives, records, monitor all application for development plan submission, right up to the issuance of Certificate of Completion and Compliance, CCC. And number 11 is a Smart Traffic Analysis Recognition System we call STARS. This monitoring system is able to channel information directly from the control box in the event of damage to the traffic light system through the Telegram application. And number 12 is Closed Circuit Television, CCTV or Video Surveillance. Number 13 is a Water Level Warning System Flood Control we call SPARKS, provide preliminary information on water levels. And number 14, Smart Bus Stop, which have a high-tech security features such as CCTV and panic button that are connected directly to PDRM control center. It is also equipped with a solar panel, Wi-Fi, charging port, and digital advertising panel. And lastly, number 15 is Penang Smart Parking. Ladies and gentlemen, the second part of my speech is related to the tourism development. In advance, I would like to inform you that the Penang State Government has launched the Penang Tourism Master Plan 2021 until 2030, where the vision has been underlined is Penang as a premier, sustainable, diversified, and smart tourism destination. The Penang State Government, through PTEC, Penang State Exco Office of Tourism and Creative Economy, has taken the initiative for formulate this Penang Tourism Master Plan to steer the growth of state tourism sector of the next 9 years. This master plan sets goal for sustainable tourism development. It strengthens Penang competitive positioning as a premier destination by drawing up its strategies and initiatives in two phases, namely Phase 1 2021 until 2025 and Phase 2 2026 until 2030. This master plan utilizes holistic integrated approach, gathering input from multiple sources including reviews on report and policy, site evaluation, in-depth interview, meeting and series of focus group discussion, FGDs and town hall session. This Penang Tourism Master Plan must be adopted by all relevant government departments and agencies as the strategic direction. All initiatives agreed are being implemented efficiently to ensure that this master plan achieves its target and mission. Ladies and gentlemen, Subang Prai City Council focus on three area tourism development, which are: one is upgrading development of existing tourism areas, promoting heritage tourism, and ecotourism development. In upgrading development of existing tourism area, Subang Prai City Council has been created a task force to develop existing tourism area in Subang Prai. One of the development project in Robina Eco Park located at Taman Robina, Teluk Air Tawar, Subang Prai Utara. These projects are divided in two phases. Phase 1 development project cost 1.8 million had been completed. In Phase 1, Robina Eco Park development project, including component of bicycle pathway, solar light, and a turbine system for outdoor park lighting, outdoor playground, car parking area, and fully natural gas open park. Phase 1 has been completed and this phase become one of the main tourism attraction area for local tourism to leisure and recreation. As this area received encouraging response, the state government has allocated 2 million for Phase 2. For Phase 2, MPISP has appointed a contractor to implement the project. The component for Phase 2 including food truck, hawker complex, open stage, busking site, and parking area. Through this project, MPSP hopes that after it's completed, it will make this place one of the tourism attractions in Subang Prai. At the same time, giving opportunities to the local to increase their income. We also promoting heritage as a tourism. In MPSP, there are many historical sites as well as heritage buildings. Based on our sources available, MPSP will make the place as heritage tourism. Among the places and heritage buildings found at Subang Prai are Ecology Gallery of Golkapah. The state government has found Penang woman, which is estimated to be 6,000 years old. This indicated that between the early places across Subang Prai. This discovery proved the existence of early settlement similar to the history of Kedah Tua. We also have British Siamese boundary stone. On May 1869, an agreement was agreed, namely the Treaty of Kedah Nok Anglo-Siamese on the border of Subang Prai. There are also many heritage buildings such as Surau Kebang Semang, Basilica of St. Anne, Perbatang Bandari Old Jetty, Meriam Timbul, 99 Door Mansion, the House of Tuan Haji Osman Jalaluddin, and a lot of other heritage buildings and sites. Ladies and gentlemen, in ecotourism development, Subang Prai is rich in natural resources. Therefore, MPSP is exploring a new area of ecotourism. Among the interesting places and activities in Subang Prai for bird watching activities is at Air Tam Educational Forest and Teluk Air Tawar, Kuala Muda Coastal. There are various species of birds that migrate and stop by every year. In this area also there are only mangrove forests of species type api-api or in scientific called Avicennia spp in Malaysia. In addition, MPSP has identified a new area for ecotourism which is along the riverbank of Sungai Muda, which separates between Pulau Pinang and Kedah. MPSP has completed the proposal of 6 areas along the river to develop as a focus for ecotourism. Among them is Pidang Tunggal Railway Bridge, which is one of the 2 railway bridges in Malaysia, apart from the Stamford Bridge in Kuala Kangsar. The overall ecotourism development of Sungai Bedah will cost 33 million. If this development can be realized, it will be able to boost the economy of Subang Pride. Finally, I hope that my presentation on smart city and tourism development will benefit the participants of this conference. Thank you, UITM, to giving the opportunity to MPSP. Have a good session and thank you very much.
We must say thank you to Town Planner Muhammad Riza Abdul for the remarkable presentation and insightful information. Do we have any question from the delegates?
I have questions. Putri, I have questions. Can I straight away?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
first
yes,
of all,
Associate
thank you.
Professor.
Assalamualaikum. Town Planner Rizal, how are you today?
Waalaikumsalam. Good.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, thank you for a very nice presentation. I feel like macam I'm watching TV3 just now. I'm watching the TV now. But anyway, Cik Rizal, I have a question. If we see that along the way, if you want to go from your ITM up to McDonald's there, you can see that the cycle track.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We
can
call
you tell?
upcycle park.
Yeah. I mean the track. Can you tell us what come to your mind once you want to develop that park, that track? It's very interesting.
Okay, Doctor. First of all, regarding that bicycle track, one, if we see in the general view, MPSP introduced 20-minute neighborhood concept. So that's mean 20 minutes. Within 20 minutes, one of the places we choose is Bandar Perdana. Include the bicycle track, that one. So within 20-minute neighborhood, that's mean whatever facilities you can get within 20 minutes by walking and cycling. This is our intention in Bandar Perdana. So the center of that neighborhood is MPSP. We also have a upcycle park. Upcycle park, recycle park, we also have. That one is by our Vira Orange. We do by our own, not by contractor or appointed a contractor or what.
Okay, if they have any question, okay, if others don't have any question, I still have question to Tuan Rizal. Okay, the Mengkuang Dam, I think it's a very good place for tourism products and things like that. So any plan from MBSP to beautify that place, the Mengkuang Dam, very nice dam there. I've been there once or twice. Interesting.
Mengkuang Dam, Doctor, so far, that one is under PBA. Under PBA. So whatever planning is under PBA, Mengkuang Dam. In MBSP, we try to promote it as one of the tourism places.
Okay, thank you, Putri.
Thank you, Associate Professor Dr. Hashim Fazil Arifin, for the question just now. And we have a question from the chat box from Mr. Muhammad Faisal. He said the Kedah government signed a joint venture agreement with ECK Group to build the Kulim International Airport, KXP. So what does this mean to Seberang Perai, as Kulim and Seberang Perai have close proximity to each other?
Okay, regarding the development in Kulim, so as a neighbor to Kulim, so we hope that whatever development will give a benefit to Subang Perai people in terms of accessibility between Batus to Kulim, so there's more accessibility. So that's mean they can push the tourism development in Subang Perai also.
All right, I hope that answers your question, Mr. Muhammad Faisal. And I have a question to Town Planner, Mr. Muhammad Rizal Abdul. Okay, how are the public compliance to the waste segregation system in Penang?
Okay, in terms of waste segregation system in Penang, we have a monitoring system. As I did mention before, we have even though we have also a CCTV in certain dumping area. So in terms of enforcement, we check in CCTV. We have the person in the ground into all the community area to check in terms of SOP whether they applied by the people of the Sumatra.
Okay, thank you so much, Town Planner Muhammad Rizal Abdul, for for answering our questions and also for the rest of the insightful information during the presentation just now.
Thank you very much.
Moving along, I would like to invite Yang Berusaha Associate Professor Dr. Hashim Fazil Arifin, Head Center of Studies, Faculty of Hotel and Tourism Management, University Technology Marachongan, Pulau Pinang, Malaysia, to deliver his closing remarks.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Thank you very much, Madam Chairperson. Yang Berusaha Town Planner Muhammad Rizal Abdul, Director of Tourism, Arts and Heritage, Seberang Perai City Council. Yang Berusaha Dr. Anderson Kelambong, Chairman, International Joint Conference in Hospitality and Tourism 2021, IJCHT-21. Professor Dr. Jihan Chobanoglu, McKibben Endowed Chair Professor of the School of Hospitality and Tourism Management in Mumma College of Business, University of South Florida, and the President of Association of North America Higher Education International, USA. Professor Dr. Noel Scott, Adjunct Professor of Tourism Management, Sustainability Research Center, University of the Sunshine Coast, Australia. Professor Dr. Kampol Poyanomek, President of National Institute of Development Administration, Thailand. Dr. Maspiah, Dean, the Faculty of Engineering, Universitas Negeri Surabaya, Indonesia. Professor Dr. Lutfiah Nurlela, President, Forum Program Studi Pendidikan Tata Boga Indonesia. Professor Dr. Suchadvi Suwansawat, President of King Mongkut Institute of Technology, Luck Prabang, Thailand. Associate Professor Dr. Anne Swari Ashton, National Institute of Development Administration, Thailand. Associate Professor Dr. Prapan Pinsirodom, Dean, Faculty of Food Industry, King Mongkut Institute of Technology, Luck Prabang, Thailand. Associate Professor Dr. Lutfi Atay, Head of Tourism Department, Çanakkale Onseki Smart University, Turkey. Head of Programs, Committees, Representative, Presenters and Participants of the International Joint Conference on Hospitality and Tourism. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace be upon you. Good morning, salam sejahtera, and selamat datang. I'm pleased to make a closing remark of this final day of the International Joint Conference on Hospitality and Tourism 2021. Thank you to Town Planner Muhammad Rizal Abdul, Director of Tourism, Arts and Heritage Department, Seberang Perai City Council, for accepting our invitation to be our guest speaker for today. Thank you for your informative sharing, and we hope you will continue to support us in future programs. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the International Joint Conference on Hospitality and Tourism 2021 provided an excellent platform for you, the participants, to expand your knowledge by sharing and networking while we deal with global pandemic. We have to carry on and do we have to do. I'm glad to see all participants taking this opportunity to mingle on this online platform and exchange brilliant ideas. To our international and local participants, thank you for joining us, and I hope you had a good time and enjoyed this conference. Congratulations to Dr. Anderson Ngelambong, the dedicated chairperson, and his equally committed co-chairs, Professor Dr. Jihan Jobak Nalu, Professor Dr. Lutfiah Nurlela, Associate Professor Dr. Anne Swari Ashton, and Associate Professor Dr. Lutfi Atai. Supporting them is a superb organizing team, as without them, this conference will not be a success. This conference kept me busy as the head center of studies for the Faculty of Hotel and Tourism. I supported my colleagues whenever possible, and I was delighted to see the outcome. It is great to see local and international team members collaborating and making this conference a reality. Our initial plan was to have this conference in Kuching, Sarawak, but when COVID-19 happened, we had to bring it online. I could see that the whole team was still high up, and despite the challenges, they worked very hard to keep the fire burning and make it happen. Thank you for the job well done. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, tourism is our core business. There is a lot to be done to bring the tourism business back on track. We need to improve traveler confidence, understand and track new market trends, and identify demand drivers. Apart from that, we need to commit ourselves to build a more resilient and inclusive tourism sector. Our Dean has explained how academics play a vital role in doing all this. We know education plays a crucial role in any nation's development, and it is a driver of economic growth. During this conference, you would have gained a lot by attending the sessions. There is a renewed interest in sustainability, as we have seen through this conference. We envision a greener pasture for tourism in a post-COVID world. Tourism recovery programs can be focused on rebuilding tourism locations to be more sustainable, which will create jobs in rebuilding process and enhance attractions. These activities should already be in place. It will be too late to wait till it runs entirely. I do not want to deliberate on the content of this conference because you have already heard from the experts. I'm sure you have already achieved your conference objectives. I only appeal to you to fully utilize the knowledge and help develop your universities and countries. I just hope that this sort of collaboration continues. Collaboration essentially benefits both parties. We can grow together through education and research. We want the future generation to be equipped with the necessary knowledge and skill to succeed, not only as our workforce, but also as a potential global workforce. I'm sure the foreign governments have the same aim too. There are challenges, of course, but that is the way to go if we aim to be a high-income society. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for this conference, there were 180 participants, 154 for track 1, 10 for track 2, and 16 for track 3. I hope that for the next edition of this conference, there will be even more participation. After this conference, you can start preparing your papers for the next edition. Start working, start writing, people. I hope you have enjoyed yourself this time around. We do apologize for any flaws in this edition. We are almost done with IJCHT-21. I'm sure the participants of the virtual innovation invention, and design competition are anxiously waiting for the competition result. We will know the outcome soon. On this concluding note, I take great pleasure to close the International Joint Conference on Hospitality and Tourism 2021 officially. I hope you have had an insightful conference. See you again in future conference. Till then, see you all again, folks. Hasta la vista. Hasta luego. Ciao. Assalamualaikum. Thank you. Pass to you, Putri.
Thank you, Yang Berusaha Associate Professor Dr. Hashim Fazil Arifin, for the wonderful closing remarks. We also would like to welcome the conference co-chairs and partners to give their closing remarks as well. Firstly, may I call upon the Honorable Professor Dr. IJCHT-21.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Again, greetings from Florida. It's 10:30 p.m. here. It would have been wonderful to be there in person, as I have said in the beginning of this conference. As much as the time allowed, I have tried to join as many sessions as possible. Of course, this has been a great joy for us to be in the organizing team of this conference. Of course, I had the amazing pleasure to be one of the keynote speakers along with my colleagues. But most importantly, during this conference, during the organization planning stages, that we have built an amazing bond with all the professors, distinguished professors from all around the world. For that reason, I feel myself very lucky to be part of this great conference, and I look forward to having many, many more conferences, hopefully in person in the future. Thank you so much for making us, University of South Florida, part of this great conference. Thank you.
Thank you, the Honorable Professor Dr. IJCHT-21. Secondly, please welcome Associate Professor Dr. Lutfi Ate.
Good morning from Turkey. I'm very sorry for the technical problem on my camera, so that's why I cannot use my camera. Now it's very early in Turkey, like 5 in the morning. First of all, I would like to thank to all the conference organizational team under the leadership of Andy. It was very successful conference. We know it's not easy to organize something internationally, and the topic smart tourism is very popular in last couple of years. I believe it was very successful, and as much as possible, I followed the sessions, and so I hope in future we will carry on the conference in one of the partner countries, and it will be very useful for future partnership. So I'm very happy being part of the conference. And once more, I would like to thank all the members of the conference. And I know it was not easy to organize something online because of technical problems. I hope next one will be face-to-face, and we will have a opportunity to see each other in the same location. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Associate Professor Dr. Lutfi Ate. Even it's 5 a.m. in Turkey right now, but you are still here with us. Thank you again. Next, may we call the Honorable Professor Dr. Lutfiah Nurlela.
Thank you very much. Sorry for not using a virtual background because it seems my computer doesn't support it. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I feel very proud to have been a part of this great event. I can't imagine how hard the committee worked to make such an extraordinary event. Everything looks neat, smooth, interesting, and so inspiring. Thank you to Associate Prof. Dr. Hashim Fadil Arifin, Head Center of Studies, Faculty of Hotel and Tourism Management, Dr. Anderson Lambong and team. You are all the best organizer. So congratulations for this great event. Thank you also to Rector Prof. Dr. Salmiah Kasolang, Dean of Faculty of Hotel and Tourism Management, Prof. Dr. Haji Moh Solehudin Moh Yahari, and keynote speakers. Thank you, Prof. Dr. Jihan from University of South Florida, Prof. Dr. Noel Scott from University of the Sunshine Coast, Australia, the co-organizer from Thailand, Turkey, and United States of America. Thank you also for all presenters and participants and this international international joint conference. And of course, thank you for all the academic community of University Technology Mara Cawangan, Pulau Pinang, Malaysia. Once again, from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of the Forum Program Studi Pendidikan Tata Boga Indonesia and the Universitas Negeri Surabaya, I express my deep gratitude. I hope we can continue to collaborate and provide mutual benefits. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, the Honorable Professor Dr. Luftiano Lela. Next, we have Associate Professor Dr. Prapan Pinsirodom.
Hi. So on behalf of Dr. Prapans and Faculty of School Industry and Faculty of Liberal Arts, Kim Mongkut Institute of Technology, Lagabang, we will be honored to be the co-host of this conference, and I hope this conference is fruitful for everyone. For the next time, we will be happy to join you again. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Araton, for speaking on behalf of Associate Professor Dr. Prapan Pinsirodom. Finally, please welcome Associate Professor Dr. Anne Suwari Ashton.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I am on behalf of the Graduate School of Tourism Management. I am Associate Professor Dr. Suwari Anne Ashton. I believe that all of you have well done through the 3-day symposium. I must say, we are in a healthy environment at this conference, and I will say that why. Firstly, it is the most unique conference that I ever found and I ever organized. Firstly, we are in among of our great academic respected people around the world. We innovative, we collaborative, and friendly atmosphere, and that is the most we love about this conference. As I spoke with some of our delegators, they already asked me, when is the next? And I must ask all of us here, we will have the next one for sure. So I said to them, stay tuned. We will inform you as soon as possible. In this year, a conference the main theme is Beyond Smart Tourism, inspired by people, balanced by nature, driven by technology, which the 3 sub-theme is the smart tourism, people, smart tourism, balance the nature. And then we have a great professor and keynote speaker in the world with us. I am so proud of that. Professor Chihan and Professor Noel Scott. We are learning a lot, and your new technology innovative never out of date. As I remember, I was a master's student. I read a lot of your book, and until now, you always still have great contribution to us. Thank you to Professor Noel Scott. He never changed, supporting, encouraging, and support our junior go into academic environment with good quality, with dignity, and with good ethics. And that's what I learned from my professor and my lecturer. My thanks also go to technical editorial team of this proceeding editorial, especially UITM, Dr. Andy, and all the team. Sorry, I cannot mention all, but My heart goes to all of you and our partner around the world. Every time when we have a meeting, so be very patient. I just like to tell a little bit about behind the scene. Several online meetings conducted, but I found the best part, even though I'm sleepy at night, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, or from America, early morning. But we found that our work so progressive. But the best part was our relationship was grow and grow. We have fun, you would believe that. We have straight work, we organize things, we try to see that how can we get the paper, and everyone help each other. And I found that I'm so thrilled when I heard that the number of the paper come from around the world. And in fact, I did not expect, sorry, I'm positive, but I didn't expect that we have so many contributions. So I think that this work is not about online or not about virtual. I think it's about our sincerity, our heartfelt, and our work as a team. And we're willing to work hard behind of everything that I found that every time when we have meeting, even though I'm sleepy, and I'm look forward for that. And I'm look forward to contribute and whatever I can help. Hopefully in the next future, we can see each other in person. And I observed that also our delegator, they have excellent presentation, the active discussion. And so I can conclude that the purpose of seminar had been completed. We cannot complete that without of you guys to contribute to our papers and all many, many people around that who support. And I would like to also thank personally to my management team at NIDA, our president, our dean, and our management team to always support behind my back. Even though I could not mention all here, I would like to thank you to my school. And I hope that we will learn through the symposium. It will help you a lot in your duty and lead to the stability of the country in the future. It will be a precious experience for you to have discussion and all the student and PhD student. Additionally, I would like to warmly thank to the delegates who, with their presentation, generously contribute to the lively exchange of the tourism and innovation research. Contribution that is so vital to the endurance of the conference of this kind. I hope this conference would connect global researchers and tourism industry and in other fields, and expect that this future conference will be as the one of your attention. With this remark, I am happy to join this conference and I wish you all very good day. Stay safe, healthy. I look forward to see you all in Thailand soon. It not say goodbye, but till then, I will see you again. Thank you, everyone. Sawadee ka.
Sawadika. Thank you, Associate Professor Dr. Anne Suwari Ashton, for the heartfelt closing remarks. Again, thank you to all conference co-organizers for their closing remarks. Now, may we invite everyone for a group photo session. Do switch on your camera and we'll do a count of 3 before taking the photo. Over to you, Miss Ida.
Hi everyone, ladies and gentlemen, please open your camera.
We are still waiting for the rest of the participants to turn on the camera. Don't forget to smile.
Okay, ready? I count 1, 2, 3. Say cheese.
Cheers.
Okay, next page. Smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay, last page. Okay, done. Thank you. I pass to Puan Putri Dahlia.
Thank you, Ms. Ida Isnaini. And now, the most awaited moment. It is the time for the announcements of winners for the IID competition, the best poster, the best presenter, and the best paper awards. Ladies and gentlemen, the first award is for track 3, the Innovation, Invention, and Design competition. A total of 29 juries were involved in selecting the medalists and best project award for this category. The winners for the Innovation, Invention, and Design competition are Congratulations to all medalists and winners. Next award is for track 2, the best poster. The winners for the best poster award are Congratulations to all winners for the Best Poster Award. Our next award is for the Best Presenter for Track 1. There were 54 juries involved in selecting the best 4 presenters out of 150 presenters. This was a formidable task as most of the presenters were actually very good. Nevertheless, juries had to pick the best of the best. The winners for the Best Presenter Award are Congratulations to the Best Presenter winners. Finally, the Best Paper Award. The most anticipated award of the conference, we have received a total of 75 full papers for Track 1, but only the top 4 are selected for this award. And the winners are Congratulations to the best paper recipients and congratulations again to all winners. All e-certificates awards will be uploaded in the corresponding author's registered account within 1 week after the conference. Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, this conference would not have happened without the cooperation of our amazing conference partners, the National Institute of Development Administration Thailand, Forum Program Study Pendidikan Tata Boga Indonesia, Çanakkale 18 Mart University Turkey, Universitas Negeri Surabaya Indonesia, King Mongkut's Institute of Technology Lakrabang Thailand, University of South Florida Mumma College of Business USA, Association of North America Higher Education International, and TROAS International Tourism Research Association for co-hosting this event. We would like also to thank our sponsors for their support to help to make this conference more colorful with their sponsorship of money and in kind. Thank you to Graduate School of Tourism Management, National Institute of Development Administration Thailand, Ardea Hotel Langkawi, Bahang Bay Hotel Penang, Petrogas Resources Nerian Berhad, Ibis Styles Kota Kinabalu Sabah, Hotel UiTM Pulau Pinang, Hotel UiTM Dungun, Hotel UiTM Puncak Alam, Hotel UiTM Shah Alam, Petron Bandar Dungun, Nur Arfa Batik Craft, Dungun Fresh Flowers DFF and Balloon Shop, and Desa Murni Batik. Thank you again to all sponsors. Finally, we must also say thank you to the backbone of this conference, the organizing team. Without all the committee members, reviewers, honorable judges, and juries doing their part, this conference will not be happen. A huge appreciation to them and their hard work. We have had a successful conference. Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of the IJCHT-21. On behalf of the IJCHT-21 Organizing Committee, thank you all for making time in your busy schedules to join us here this morning. And thank you for your participation and support of IJCHT-21. For your information, the conference e-proceeding will be available on the IJCHT website after 18 September 2021. All juries, reviewers, presenters, and participants' e-certificates will be emailed within 2 weeks after the conference. Ladies and gentlemen, there will be a post-virtual conference tour at 2:30 until 4:30 p.m., which will offer the lucky winner a grand prize of 2 days and 1 night stay for 2 persons at Bahang Bay Hotel, Penang. The link to the post-virtual conference tour is provided in the IJCHT-21 website. Do join us if you are interested. We seek cooperation from all participants to please provide us your feedback. You may scan the QR code at the end of the farewell video, or you may click on the link provided in the chat box. The QR code also will be used for your e-certificate. Thus, please ensure that your email address is correct. Before we end, let's watch the farewell video presentation together. May you have fond memories of the International Joint Conference on Hospitality and Tourism, IJCHT 2021, Beyond Smart Tourism, Inspired by People, Balanced by Nature, Driven by Technology. Thanks again for joining us today, and we will see you in the next conference.
Pleasant and memorable conference experience.
I would like to wish you all the best and happy conferencing.
I would like to wish all the best participants and see you soon.
Hi and warmest greeting. Thank you so much for joining us at the conference. I wish
Wishing you all the best and have a fruitful conference ahead.
21. Hope to see all of you in Malaysia once the pandemic is over. Once again, selamat datang.
21. I hope you will enjoy the conference. Stay safe and stay well.
Kotohwadan, and don't forget to smile always. Thank you.